I'm tryna get paid. Niggas tryna take my money, no way. I'm a real nigga, I'ma fuck a bitch real quick in my slippers. Bitches on my dick, they gon' dance on my lap. And if you talking shit, you gon' get a bitch slapped. Yeah, I like a mean.
What is up, guys? It is your boy Lil Freddy here, coming back with another Be My Wifey series where I exploit my celebrity crushes on the internet. And this episode is on Grimes. But Lil Fatty, Elon Musk is married to her. I know, okay? If you don't know the series, go look at my other series. This isn't actually being literal, but how they impact me as a person and how their music impacts me as a person. So, don't be like, oh, you don't got that Elon money. You wish you had Grimes. I'm just saying. This is just about her music. This is nothing about, like, how, like, she should, like, cheat on Elon for me, because that would never happen, because I don't got Elon money. I don't got that SpaceX money, if you know what I'm talking about. That'd be like Tony Stark, like Pepper Potts cheating on Tony Stark with Spider-Man. Not gonna happen. Not trying to like say I'm Spider-Man, but like age gap, you know, like that type, like Tony Stark and then Pepper Potts cheats on Spider-Man. That would never happen. But on with the video. Okay, so how I like started listening to Grimes is actually a pretty long time ago. I've listened to her music since like 2014 to 20, like from now, 2014 to now. Like it's been a long time, because I remember my sister used to listen to her music, and then 2K, when she wasn't had some music in 2K17, I just started listening to her again, like religiously, and like she's one of my top female artists. And like first time I heard her music was this might be a throwback to some people, but 2K17 Kill V Man, the song that like was in the game, that was a bop. If you don't know, the song's called Kill V Man by Grime. One of my faves. Oblivion, that's my near and dear. That's probably what's gonna be on this instrumental track. But like Oblivion, definitely a bop. Top 10 like songs ever to me. I just love Grimes and her music. I just listened to like so Archangel number 4, I think it's called. That was like her first album I really listened to, like through. I can't really pick any songs on the top of my head except Kill V Man, because that song has always been like burned into my head because of 2K and her being in it. Like that kind of like is like prodded into my brain, so like I'll probably never forget that song. And like nostalgic wise, so that's how I know her from, is like my sister, and then like playing on 2K17 and then listening to her music, and then just on my free time just listening to her. And she's always like stuck, her songs always like are always like stuck with me. Like, why is she so cool? Like, if you've seen like her Nardwar video, or like any like interview that she had, like she's just a cool person. Like you can tell like she really loves making music. Like how she said, like from like GarageBand and then to now, like it's a huge step. Like, not comparing myself to Grimes, but like I've been there. I've been like in GarageBand and love making beats and making music. That's just a fun thing to do. So like that's something I relate to her about. I just spit. Let me cut that. But that's something I really relate to her about. Is like being in love with music, making your own music, and like experimenting, because she does a lot of experimenting with other music. Like, you can't just pick one song and be like, oh, that's a grime song, but like she picks different, like her now stuff is like really scream heavy, and like the other, like early in her career, is like more soft, like kind of punk rock, but soft, like sounding vocals. It was really cool how, like, Oblivion, like techno, like 80s type thing, but like the soft, like, I don't know, anime voice, if I could compare it. Like, she, like a anime girl, like just a soft vocal voice and just like pure beautifulness, and then turn now like screaming, and you can like feel like oh, I just burped, sorry, but it's like you can feel her anger in her voice, and like you can really tell she's working more hard on her voice. And it's like, how can you do that? You already have like a beautiful voice, and like she's like widening her range. It's like, that's weird, but also like that's amazing how she can like just do like a soft voice and then turn it into like a loud screeching noise. If you haven't heard her music, it's not really like, she like engineers it herself, and it sounds so like robotic. I'm gonna say it's like Transformers if it was a song. That's how like I perceive Grimes. Like, if Transformers had a woman on their team, it would sound like Grimes. Like, it is like so like synth heavy type of like techno mixed with some like rock and guitar. Like I'll think of it. Oh, Appreciate Power. Like, that is one of my favorite songs from her too. Like when she used that guitar, that doom 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 doom. But like it was like a higher pitch on the guitar, not higher, but a lower pitch on the guitar. So it was like a very like boom, like it sounded like a bass almost, but it was like, but it had that like distorted pedal. Like, I think they use a distorted pedal, but it sounds so like rock, and then she hits you with that scream, and then boom, it's like a rock techno song, like straight out of like a Transformers fighting battle scene, which is so sick. Please go listen to Appreciate Power by Grimes. You won't, like, it feels like a Tesla commercial, which is kind of ironic, because like I said, she's married to Elon Musk, and the person that made Tesla is Elon Musk. Crazy. I think Anderson .Paak said it the best. I'll put a clip here.
We appreciate power. Like, that kind of production is like Elon Musk on the beat. It's got a Tesla type of energy. He made the torch, right? Do you guys have one of those here? That's what it feels like, blowtorch music.
It's kind of funny, but it's kind of like makes sense. Blowtorch music. But anyways, Grimes is one of my favorite female performers, because like she was just a person, like a normal person out of Canada, my favorite place. I got family in Canada. Shout out Vancouver. Shout out Aunt Pam and Uncle Shane. But anyways, she just came out of not Montreal, but I think somewhere around there in the Quebec County area. But like, just garage band. Somebody just showed it to her, and then she just started experimenting, and then seeing what was like popping, and seeing like trying new things, and putting more keyboard, more techno, more guitar, more distorted riffs or something like that. Like, she's just experimenting with other stuff and creating something new, like a new sound and all that stuff. And that's what makes her unique, is like creating different sounds and make it just clash together. Because like, I think on a Genius interview, when she was doing a song, one of her not newest songs. It was a couple months back. I'll pause this. Like, My Name is Dark. That song is an absolute bop. I just could not think of it at the time. Now I got it. My Name is Dark is like one of those, like, it sounds like verb, like reverb and like synth and like, but she had like engineered to make it sound like not like a bunch of garbage, and then like boom, beautiful song, like techno anime schoolgirl type vibe, like torch music, as Anderson .Paak says. So like that, like she experiments with a whole bunch of stuff, and that's why I like her. And just her being her, not caring what other people talk about her, like feeling herself, like making tracks that like everybody likes, like all type of genres, rock, techno, EDM music, all of that she mixes together and makes it so beautiful to listen to.
Demon, kind of like, I was just like, yeah. I mean, this track took like 100 hours just in terms of the actual engineering of this track, like making it not sound like a pile of mush, but also still enough mush, because I wanted it to sound like roaring beasts, kind of like Leviathan in the Mist, kind of just like scary, just like giant behemoth kind of things, just being like, and so it's like there's a lot of reverb, but it also kind of needs to slap on like drums and stuff. The demo was made in like 12 minutes, and then it was like a nightmare of retroactive kind of just like painting it together like bit by bit. But then I just felt fucking great when it was done. I like knew when it was done. It was just like,
oh, and when she's on stage, dude, like her, you can see when she switches, because like Grimes the engineer to Grimes like the singer. Like she goes to like, she has like that same thing that Tash has, like a mixer and all that stuff on stage. So she goes to her mixer and just does like the like engineering real quick, and then plays it, and then like becomes the singer. So it's like two people on the stage, but it's just her working by herself and making all this music from other albums, and just creating it right there on the spot, which is so cool to me. Like seeing that on stage is like what you could imagine her making like a full album out of. It's just really cool. I'll try to put a clip in here, but it's just really freaking cool how she just flips the switch like that to engineer, like making the whole thing, and then coming to a performer and just killing it. That's cool to me. Now that she's older now, and like is now a full-grown woman, not like what she used to be, like making beats out of GarageBand, but now she's like a mom now, which is crazy. Seeing one of my favorite woman artists become a mom, but with the smartest man alive right now, Elon Musk, God save us from putting chips in our brains. But I like Tesla, and I like what he's doing with SpaceX, so let's just keep it with that. And I like how she's collabing with other younger artists and like picking out their brain. Like the song with Ash Nico, that's gotta be a Wifey video coming up. That's a little teaser for that one. But like how like she picked off her brain and just made a huge like collab song, and it was beautiful, and I can't wait to see if they do more, because if that is what they're gonna do, I'm all for it. Stoked actually. But I'm just happy that she's growing, getting more attention, and like being the Grimes that we know and love, and changing and making a new type of gimmick in wrestling terms. Like changing her character, but like changing her music and genres. That's what we love about her. Being different, and that's pretty much it. I'm attracted to Grimes because she just came from nothing and made just little beats from GarageBand, and just now her being one of the top women in music today, with making music and producing her own music, because I think she's one of the, like, not first women, but she is one of, like, top women to be an engineer slash being a singer. I know some women make their own music and engineer their own music, but she's like, she does it best, I think, in my opinion. But that's pretty much what I think is attracted about her, and why she makes me a fan and impacts my life every day, and listening to her music every day. I think that's why I'm most attracted to her, and that's why I think she is one of the best women out here today making music. I hope you guys like this video. This is like number 3 on Be My Wifey series. I like making these type of content, talking about the women that impact my life in music and why I listen to them. So I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe, like it up, put that bell notification. I've been Lil Fatty, and I am out.
I'll be ready for the war. Tell me where to go. I'ma destroy. Wanna be a fire.
Get low, pussy. Get low.
Get low or you might die. I be looking for the killer drug dealer trying to take my life. I don't wanna go outside.